Selling stuff may seem simple to you, but it's actually not that easy. When I produced all of this product that you see behind me all over the years that I was doing DVDs and CDs and things like that, I always wished that I had a simple way of selling them. Well, now there's a simple and affordable way for you to sell your product, and it's called e-commerce, an e-shop. In fact, there's a lot of software out there, and we're going to have a look at some of it very soon, that comes and it's very cost effective. Some of it's even free, that you can use to actually sell material online straight away. For instance, some of our websites that we use for small projects that we're doing are set up on a software system called webs.com, and webs.com has a free shop in it, and in that free shop you're allowed to have 5 items. So if you've only got a few items, then you could technically sell them through that shop. Otherwise, we're going to get into eJunkie and some of the bigger commerce shops, which we'll have a look at in a minute. But by simply setting up a shop, it's going to need to have certain features for you, which are going to give you obviously certain benefits. One of the ones it's got to have is that it's got to be able to accept credit cards, because the only other alternatives to use systems like PayPal, and not everybody likes to buy through PayPal, and certainly some people get sick of going through the process of buying through PayPal, whereas they're used to buying with credit cards all of the time. So that's a simple way. It's got to look good. It doesn't really want to look like you're moving off your site at all to buy things. So there's some little tricks of the trade as we're going to go through how to set up a nice, simple, very concise e-commerce shop for you so you can market your products online. Your e-commerce solutions could be one of the most important selections that you make, because this is all about your e-store. In other words, allowing people to shop simply and also encouraging them to buy in your online environment. So make the decision properly. Firstly, the main options for you are going to be these. Something called One Shopping Cart, another one called BigCommerce, and eJunkie. I'm really going to limit it to those 3 because we've tested millions all around the world. And when I say millions, we've probably tested dozens, to be quite honest. Dozens we definitely have tested all around the world. These 3 tend to tick all of the boxes that you would be most likely to need. They're also relatively simple to use, and they definitely have affiliate programs. You'll need to have them linked to your PayPal and a merchant account as well, so you definitely will need a merchant account set up at your local bank. Now let's have a look at this in some depth, okay? So, and I'm talking about the features here, and I'm going to be using eJunkie as the angle here. And I'm going to read this to you because you may not be able to see it. It's easy to use, centrally managed. In other words, there's no software you keep, it's all kept online. Digital storage and delivery for files. So in other words, you can store things up there and they can be sent down the line. Supports multiple payment processes, and you definitely want that. There's a copy and paste buy now and shopping cart buttons. It supports variants for tangible goods as well as intangible. You can calculate shipping and packaging to anywhere in the world. There's a sales tax and VAT calculator, or whatever you're using, even GST. You can package products. There's an inventory management system. There's product promotion codes. There's discount codes. It has an affiliate management system, and if you're looking for other people to market your goods, this is very, very important for you to have. Autoresponders, so when people buy things, they get what you want written to them. Updates and newsletters as well through the system. Sales tracking and support for Google Analytics, which is great because you can absolutely see where those sales are coming from, what you're losing, and the reason why you're losing it. You can customize this program, download link renewals, and easy integration with third-party systems. That means that if you're utilizing it with Constant Contact or MailChimp or something like that, you can get email notifications and logs that you can customize, different reports. It's globalized, and there's a heap of extras on there depending on what you want to pay for as well. So that's the very least. I've found what you need minimum is you need something that looks like it sits on your website, number 1. Number 2 is you need an affiliate management system. Number 3 is that you need multiple processing options. And number 4 is you definitely need autoresponders. So they're the things that you need for your e-commerce situation. Now, let's have a look at the costs of these things, and it's pretty obvious that they're going to have some fees, but it's all feature dependent. and they can be anywhere between $20 a month, and you can get eJunkie, the one I showed you there, for I think about $19.95 a month, and $200 a month, depending on the features and the complexity that you want to build into these things. You can also have them custom made, and they can be tens of thousands of dollars as well. But I think for most businesses these days, an off-the-shelf option can work really, really successfully when you integrate it with a nice website and with good email marketing. Some of the best shops actually are the ones that not only have the right software, but also have the right strategy for getting people to the shop. It's no different than your retail environment when you walk through your local shopping centre. Once they've got you there, chances are you might actually buy something. So, you need a strategy to get people there. Again, Twitter, Facebook, giving away something for free, enticing people to land on the shop to buy that free item, and then having people who purchase this also purchased, and then having your 5 or 6 items underneath there, which may actually be the ones that you really want to sell, sitting underneath there, is quite a good strategy as well. So surrounding, just like they do in a normal shop, you go in there in a supermarket and you want to buy some household items. Let's just say you want to buy some olive oil. Well, sitting around that will be the vinegars and other things, tomato paste and other things that sit around olive oil naturally. You want to do exactly the same in your e-shop. So planning it is not as simple as just throwing the stuff up there and hoping that it happens. If you want to have a really good look at an e-shop, go to one of our websites, rockyourlifeevents.com, right? rockyourlifeevents.com. And then click on the shop there, and what you'll see is that we even have the shop broken up into Australia, New Zealand and the world. And that's the reason why, is because we use different currencies depending on where we're actually trading in the world. And when you go in there, and if you click on even one of our speakers, like Glenn Levy for instance, when you go into Rock Your Life Events, click on Glenn, go to Glenn's products online, and you'll see that we've put a lot of time, effort and energy into explaining what the product actually is, in having a nice photograph of the product there, the best photograph that we can find, to actually advertise that, because you don't just want a little description, yeah, my book, and a small picture that's sort of half fade of the book. It's got to look really good. So your e-strategy is not only the software, which is going to be the back end of it, but it's also the marketing, which is the front end. And you could have buy this product now and get another free offer, which leads you on to something else. Or buy this product and get this product free. Because sometimes the best strategies online are packaging different things together. So I've done all 3 of my Global Gypsy books for the price of 2, for instance. So I've done different packages for Christmas. We always have a Christmas special on different things. As a matter of fact, you could have holiday specials. It doesn't matter if you're a coach or a speaker even. There could be a Valentine's Day special, a Mother's Day special, those type of things. So think about the packages as well. Write the copy. If you can't write the copy yourself, get somebody who's an expert at writing copy, because that's what's going to attract people into buying. Get good photography. And by the way, if you want good photography, go to our rockyourlife.net spot and have a look at our photographer there, Mel Nickerson, as well, because she does all of our work and she's available for you. But you spend the money on that and you'll get the results, because having good photography, good copy and a great shop is going to market your product simply and effectively.